Before you tune in, I hope you got your glass to come drink with us. This is a podcast show that makes business with pleasure. Welcome to Tipsy Talk. I'm your host, Aja B. And this podcast show, we dive deep in the community and interview small businesses and local talent. Yes, businesses that's thriving throughout our community. Come check me out. Again, welcome to Tipsy Talk, and I was serious when I did the introduction. I hope you have your glass because we raise our glasses to celebrate vibrant local talent, business owners, and people that's thriving throughout our community. Here we go, it's showtime. I had to find a perfect location to host my launch party and my first interview because my studio is not big enough for a lot of people, even though I didn't have a lot of people to show up. But it's always nice to have positive energy around you. It just makes the atmosphere perfect. So I did just that. And I also invited Shonda to come along. She did a beautiful setup, and this helped break the ice. We made body butter. It's just a part of self-care. And there go Nasty. Right when we was finishing up, just in time. Now it's about time to get to work. Come on, Nasty, come on. I'm already dealing with anxiety. Listen to me. I'm a decorator. I coordinate events. I am not a journalist. Hopefully this inspires somebody.
I was in college when it all got started for me. When I was a jit, I used to go to the flea market, USA. But I used to go there every weekend, and I used to pick up a Sugar Hill tape.
Okay.
I'll take the tape, I'll go home, and I'll lock myself in the room, and I would listen to Uncle Al literally all day, all night. My mom used to beat down my door like, turn that shit down.
Oh.
So that's how I really got started. But when I really started DJing, I was at FAM. And I went to a party. The DJ who was at the party at the time, he didn't talk. And so I just asked him, hey, you mind if I talk? And he was like, yeah. So I was just doing my little $1, $2. And he's like, oh, nah, man, you dope. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
Right.
I'm just...
He ain't hit you yet.
So he was like, man, what's your name? And I was like, man, I ain't really got no name. And it just so happened I was wearing a football jersey, and on the back of the jersey, it said Dr. Nasty. So Dog tried to call my name, and he was like, Dr. Nasty. And I didn't know who he was talking to. And they're like, nah, he's talking to you. And he's like, hey, we want you to come back next week. All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
And really how it all popped off.
And you know what? You say Sugar Hill, that bring it back in the days.
Yeah.
When I'm not saying music is not music no more, but back then we got that.
Al was different. Keep them cars moving on 15. Yeah, like it was different back then, and I used to soak all of that up.
All of it.
I soaked it all up.
And it's paying off. It's what? Because you bring the heat.
Yeah, it's good vibes.
My next question is, where did the come from? And you take that to heart, because I listened to you on 99 Jamz, and you was interviewing a young lady, I can't remember her name, and she pronounced it wrong. I think she gave it an extra O, and you straightened that thing right then and there. Oh no, you let them know it's only 3 of them things.
So how I got started was, when I was in Tallahassee, they used to call me Mr. Official. So when I came back here, that was my thing, Official. Well, one night I went to Take One.
How would you going to Take One? Would you Take One that is now the one?
The original Take One. And I was in there, and a fight broke out. And I was drunk. When the fight broke, it was like some strippers, some girls from Atlanta, and some girls from Miami. They was going at it, and I was just like, oh. So one of the managers heard me and went to the owner, and she was like, I don't know who this guy is barking, but he the real deal. So the owner was like, okay, cool. So he came to me, he's like, man, we want you to come back another night. Cool, no problem. I came back, same thing happened again. Another fight broke out. I'm dead drunk. And it happened again. Because I couldn't say because I'm drunk.
Right.
I'm just like, oh. girl said, that's it.
That's it.
And so the owner was like, hey man, whatever you do, don't stop doing that. And I'm like, doing what? I don't know what you're talking about.
The old thing.
I don't know, because I'm drunk. I don't know what's going on. I go in again. I got so twisted, and the next thing I'm just doing it again, and then I realized what I was doing. And once I realized it, I'm like, oh, this is what everybody was talking about. So I just kept going and next thing you know, it just...
And now he owned that thing. That
thing popped off.
Ooh.
I didn't think it was going to pop off the way it did, but that thing popped off, and I was like,
wow.
It just happened, so it's all good.
Another thing. You've been doing this for a long time.
Yes.
A long time.
Very long time.
What keep you inspired? Because I'm just saying, you can do stuff and then just get tired of the same old thing. Like, you know what? Let's try something different. But you keep the energy, and not only that, you keep everything refreshed. You stay upbeat with everything. You stay, you know what I mean, on everybody levels. You with the older people, you with, you know, with everybody. You just bring in the energy. Like, what keep you inspired and motivated to just keep going?
I mean, it's fun. Like, I never let it get boring. I never let it get stale. I never let it get to a point where it's just like, oh God, it's a job. It's fun. And I love doing it. I love all the challenges. I really love it now because, you know, you see these young whippersnappers coming up.
Right.
And it's like, okay, well, I know I can still hang with y'all. And then, you know, you see the older guys, you know, they're starting to fade away. And, you know, they're starting to embrace the things that I do because I still embrace that old school type of vibe. So, I mean, it's always been fun for me. It ain't never been a job. It ain't never been work. It's fun.
Right.
And I just love it. And I get to reinvent myself all the time. So
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. And you just keep the energy. I mean, it's times that I'm decorating, it's times that I'm cleaning up, it's just times that I'm driving and be sitting in traffic like, And I don't know if you watch my lives or, you know, if anybody watch my lives, but you know, I be by myself. And that's the energy that's transferred. I'm just listening to music.
But the funny thing is, the same energy you have, it be 100 other people. They be on that same energy. And like for me, I can't see everybody, what they got going on, but I do the best that I can to make sure whatever energy you receive is always great energy. You know what I'm saying? It's always positive energy. And I just want people to have a good time because you may went to work and had some BS going at work. You may have some BS going on in your personal life. You know, I just want you to, for the time that you hear me, just let all that stuff go away and just engulf yourself in the vibes.
And it does. It does.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I pride myself on.
It does, because, you know, it's times that I be pissed off. I just got off the phone and then the right song will come on and I'll be like, it's just a release. Like, you know, just get through that moment. Get through that moment.
That's what it's all about.
Now, that's the flip side because, you know, you have your inspirations, then you have your haters. How do you deal with that?
I love them.
Woo!
Yeah, nah. See, the cool thing about a hater, right, is that they confirm everything that you're doing is right. Because if you were doing it wrong, why would they hate on you?
You're right.
So I appreciate every hater that I have, every person that's ever talked negative about me. I appreciate all of that because you give me the inspiration to keep going even harder.
High five.
You know what
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta flip that thing. You have to flip that thing, and it's just personal things that I go through. You know, I'm trying to figure myself out with this new journey. You know, I decorate and I'm spectacular and I'm confident in what I do. But then when you start in a new journey, you know what I mean? You get your haters and you start hearing certain things and it start eating at you. And you have to flip that thing like, hold on.
That's the problem. You can't let it eat you. You can't let it eat at you. Clearly, again, they're just
you're not supposed to, but we human. So that's why, you know, you got to learn how to flip that thing.
But see, that's the thing. I've been doing it so long. And I've encountered so many haters. I've encountered so many things in my career that made me want to quit and just be like, stop.
It's hard to believe you have haters.
At the same time, if you go through all of that and still continue to do the things that you do, a hater is love.
Right.
So for all you haters out there, I appreciate you. Do me a favor.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. High five, because we need this.
Do me a favor, keep haters, please. Keep. Okay, you just you continuously confirm everything that's going on. So just, if you don't mind, if it doesn't bother you, just continue.
Continue. Now, last thing, you in my hood.
Yeah.
Miami Gardens.
Yeah.
With Jazz in the Gardens.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about it. What is that experience like? If I've never been before, what should I expect?
Okay, so this is my second year actually performing at Jazz in the Gardens.
I saw you on that set.
Yeah, last year was it was surreal, because you never think you would be put in that position on that stage, that magnitude amount of people. So when I got the call to do it, I was like scared. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. And when I got on that stage, I got into my element and my zone, and to make 20,000 people get into your zone, it's surreal. And we pulled it off. And when I did it, when I got off the stage, the whole city council was like, yo, you are amazing. And I'm like, nah, I'm just doing my thing. And then the actual promotion company is like, nah, Nancy, we need you to come back. And I thought it was a joke, I thought it was like, yeah, haha, they want me to come back. But then I got that call and they're like, nah,
for real,
we want you to come back.
For real.
So I'm like, are y'all serious? And like, yeah, nah, we definitely want you to come back. So this year, last year I did Ross, Trick, Trina, Michael Sterling, who, funny fact, Michael Sterling never did Jazz in the Gardens. That was his first year.
The first.
And we had a conversation. I ain't supposed to be saying this, so this is exclusive. We had a conversation, and he said the only reason he would do, there's only one other person that he would have done Jazz in the Gardens with, and God bless her soul, Betty Wright. He said the only reason he's doing this was because of me. So when we had that conversation, it just put me in a space to where it's like, okay, if Betty was here, they'd be amazing. This got to be amazing. For him, once he told me that, I was like, yeah, this got to be amazing. So Michael Sterling performed, JT Money I had, who else did I have last year? Ball Greasy, and somebody else, I can't remember. Trina, Michael Sterling, Ross, Ball Greasy, I can't remember who.
But either way, new year, doing new things, better things.
So this year, I had to bring my dog Ball Greasy back. So Ball Greasy's coming back.
Yes.
For everybody who don't know, people think I'm from the city, but I'm not. I'm from down south, right? Oh, well, that's supposed to mean.
That was a little letdown. I thought you was sitting all right here with me.
The best head comes from down south.
Wait a minute, sir. You ain't about that lifestyle. We all know it's better made in Dade.
I had to do something a little different. So I reached out to one of my good friends, Mike Smith, from down south.
Hold on, because Mike is a personal friend of mine too.
Yeah, so Mike Smith, he's gonna perform at Jazz in the Gardens. Bring him out. There's a young lady by the name of Pretty Porcelain. I'm gonna bring her out. I don't know if y'all ever heard of the dance called the Tipsy Roll. Have you ever heard of it? So,
the Tipsy Roll.
I'm gonna bring the 69 boys out. I'm bringing them out. Uncle Luke is celebrating 40 years of Luke Records. Yeah, man, been doing it 40 years. So we're gonna celebrate. I'm gonna bring Luke out. I'm gonna bring him out. Luke has a best friend. A lot of people don't know this. This is another exclusive. Dougie Fresh and Luke are best friends.
Really? Wow.
I mean, we celebrating 40 years. It's only right to bring his best friend out, right?
Wow.
So we're gonna bring Dougie Fresh out. And who else am I bringing out? So I got Luke, Dougie Fresh, the 69 Boys, Pretty Porcelain, Ball Greasy, Mike Smith.
Dope lineup.
My main man, Young Jock, I'm gonna bring him out.
Okay.
Silk the Shocker, remember him from the
Right.
I'm gonna bring him out. And nobody knows this. Nobody. And
Another exclusive!
and I ain't even supposed to be talking about this. Like, I may get in trouble for talking about
No, let's do it.
But there's a great friend of mine. He's been gone for like the last 12 years. And this stage is one of the biggest stages as far as in the country, really. And I'd be flawed if I didn't bring him out for no reason. So I'm gonna bring BG out.
There you go. There you have it. There you and the city. The city will be out, so y'all come on.
Yeah.
Y'all come on.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, nah. This is gonna be one of the biggest lineups that I've ever pulled off. So, yeah, it's gonna be big.
And you heard it here first. You heard it here first.
So we got 9 artists confirmed, and there's one artist I can't say nothing about, but if he pops out, whoever come behind me, good luck. I'm telling you,
That part.
if this one individual, matter of fact, I'm just gonna, don't say nothing. I'm gonna show you the name. If this individual pops out, which there's an 85 to 90% chance he is gonna pop out.
Ooh.
Yeah, if that person pops out, it's curtains for everybody.
Yeah.
Whoever come behind me, good luck.
Ooh, you heard that.
But Jaheim found that out firsthand last year.
Listen.
He had to come behind me last year.
I love that cockiness. I love that, man. Whoever come behind me, good luck. Good luck. So you know he about to do his thing.
But it's not even a cocky thing. I mean, it's just facts.
Right, it's facts.
I mean, I'm home. I'm in my city.
And that's what I'm talking about.
I'm home.
And ready to show out.
I'm gonna let you come to my city and outshine me.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Good luck.
I love that.
Yeah, so.
You are such an inspiration, and you know what? Just sitting here listening to you, you said before when you first did Jazz in the Garden, you know how you felt. And I say, well then look at that. He got hiccups too.
Oh, yeah.
He got hiccups too. But
So,
afterwards,
I'm gonna give you the greatest hiccup in life. So right before the show, Trick Daddy was going crazy. Oh, I need this, I need that. He was going crazy. That was my brother. I love Trick. When it was time for me to test the stage, there was a video that was supposed to play. The video was maybe about a minute long, and it pretty much showed all the accomplishments that I had going on. You know, flashes of all type of craziness. The video never played. So literally people are sitting there in dead silence.
just waiting.
They have no clue what's going on. So I was so mad, but I literally just walked out on stage, and I'll never forget, I said, "You looking for me?" And I dropped Mystical, Here I Go. And when I dropped that song, that place went crazy when I dropped it. And next thing you know, everybody just started popping out. JT Money set it off. Oh man, he set that thing off. And
See what I'm talking about?
It was known after that.
What is meant to happen.
Yeah, so a lot of things you can't, regardless of the situation, regardless of whatever may happen, you may plan it to go a certain way.
Right.
It ain't gonna always go the way that you plan it.
Right.
So you just gotta be the G, and it's like, all right, well, these are the cards. Okay, let's go, and we'll just play with whatever you deal me.
Right.
And we'll make it work.
And make it happen. Make it happen.
Yeah, so we definitely made it happen, and I literally thought that was it for me. I thought my career was over. And we bounced back, and them people went crazy. 20,000 people, they was going up. And every person that popped out, every single one, from JT to when Michael Sterling popped out, people were like in awe. They couldn't believe.
What?
This is Michael Sterling we're talking about. This is the originator.
The originator.
Of Lovers and Friends. Like, he popped out. And when he did, what's the name of that song? What Would You Do? I set it up so crazy. I was like, listen, when you do What Would You Do, you gonna bring out Ball Greasy, because Ball Greasy actually sampled "I'm in Love."
Right.
He sampled that, so it's like literally passing the torch.
Look at your creativity.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, nah. I was in the studio, and me and Mike was just sitting down, and we were just going over vibes. And next thing you know, it just hit me. I was like, oh no, this is too easy, and it just happened.
That's what I'm talking about. Now listen, my first episode, I was able to interview DJ Nasty.
Actually, y'all, let's keep it real. She lied. She was so scared. She messed
Now you see? Now see, that's why I said he had a hiccup too. Now go ahead and talk.
Listen, she was throwing up like she was pregnant, y'all. Like somebody trying to hit that thing, and she got pregnant, and she just throwing up.
But guess what? Guess what? I did it. High five. And you know what? He rooted me on.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I love you. I love what you're doing in our community.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Miami, Jazz in the Garden.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Go get your tickets, man.
Ready.
Hey, the opening night party too. I'm at opening night party. Me, Bo, Weezy, Tight, Pew. I'm gonna light that whole place up. Go get your tickets for the opening night party. Go get your tickets for Jazz in the Garden. You looking with me Saturday? We perform. All right, Saturday. 5 o'clock. Gates open at 3. I'm on stage at 5. Get there early. A lot of people missed last year. Don't miss this year. You're going to miss the biggest movie that you ever saw in your life. Trust me.
Are you showing out like you did last time?
Oh, no.
I'm talking about with the dancing and all that. You know, you got the two-step going on. You got the, okay, worse. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I see y'all at my Jazz in the Garden.
We do the Tipsy roll, and yeah, we're gonna do it all. We're gonna get loose. We're gonna get real funky and loose. So get ready.
I'm gonna hug you. And I love y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Here we go. Here I go celebrating at the end because I did it. I know nothing about journalism, but guess what? I'm creative enough and bold enough to push through, and I did it. And I welcome you guys to come back and get tipsy with me. Subscribe, so that way when I post new stuff, you get alerted. Come back.
Baby, back it up. Fucking with your pretty ass, I done fucked around.